Number 7 asks us to graph the inequality y is greater than or equal to x minus 4. Now this has a similar properties to graphing a line with a few additional changes. So you'll notice here we have on the line, you have a solid line and a dotted line to choose from on your test nav. If you have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, that's going to be the solid line they'll choose. If it's just greater than or less than, that's going to be the dotted line. Okay, and on this is just an image, so this toggle here, you can choose between the two. So this is greater than or equal to, so I'm going to choose the solid line as is highlighted here. And I'm going to graph it as y equals x minus 4. Okay, and if you notice, this is in y equals mx plus b form. So I'm going to start with my b, which is my y-intercept at negative 4. Plot my point here. And then you'll notice my slope is m. Well, I don't have a number in front of x, so that just means my slope is 1. So that means I can go up 1 and to the right 1, or I can go down 1 to the left 1, and I'll have a positive sloping line. Okay, so that's my line. Now, the other thing you have here with an inequality is what they call a region. And you have to shade either above or below the line. Well, to determine whether you should shade above or below the line, you need to choose a coordinate point and plug it back into your inequality to see if it makes the inequality true. Now I'm going to choose 0, 0 just because it makes life easier. Okay, so at 0, 0, that means my value of x is 0 and my value of y is 0. So if I take my original inequality, y is greater than or equal to x minus 4, plug in my values for x and y. So 0 is 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 4. And when I simplify this, what I get is 0 is greater than or equal to negative 4. Well, that is true. That is a true statement. So that means I'm going to shade where my coordinate is located. For example, if I had chosen a point below the line, so let's say I'll choose 5, negative 1. Okay. When I plug that into my inequality, so I have y is negative 1 and x is 5. When I simplify this, I get negative 1 is greater than or equal to 5 minus 4 is positive 1. This is not a true statement. So that is why I wouldn't shade below the line. So if the coordinate, when you plug the coordinates in, and if your statement is true, like I chose 0, 0, that's the section you shade. If hypothetically you chose the green coordinate at 5, negative 1, that coordinate, when plugged in, that statement is not true, so we shade the other side. So it doesn't matter what coordinate you choose, it's just that the region that you shade is the region where your points or your inequality is a true statement.